Remember guys, I'm sponsored by cinchgaming.com. Use promo code TENEC127 for 5% off products at cinchgaming.com. Enjoy the video. Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is TENEC127 and welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered video. And in this video we're going to be doing my overall review, thoughts, and opinions on the game Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. And enjoy the gameplay because I'm actually playing with a very, very special YouTuber in this match. That's right, White Boy 7th Street is on here on my team in this match. You don't believe it? Look at the list, look at the player counts for you guys yourselves. He'll be in here in the game. He's not actually in the video right now. He doesn't know who I am and has no clue I'm uploading this video, or no clue that he even played with me. He's a YouTuber with 2 million plus subscribers. I'm a YouTuber with 1,300 subscribers. You know, he has no clue I even exist on this planet Earth. But anyway guys, that's not the point of this video. Like I said, enjoy the gameplay. We're going to be talking about Call of Duty 4 Remastered. What I like, what I don't like, my overall score and opinion of this game. So to start out flat, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered is simply amazing. Raven Studios did an amazing job rebuilding this game from the ground up. And I'm talking rebuilding this game from the ground up. They literally did nothing but what people have asked for. They took the game, left it to its simple core mechanics. All the guns sound the same. The game plays nearly the same. There's one little thing that I think is different that I'm going to touch on here in a minute. But everything is exactly as it was, minus, you know, cheap bugs and glitches that could make you like exploit and cheat in matches and all that stuff. Obviously for game balance and stuff like that. And they even made it somewhat accessible to the newer generation of Call of Duty players. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thing I want to note to everybody, and I want to make sure I put this big disclaimer to here. If you're having issues with the game when you first start playing it again, after you've been playing things like Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Destiny. If you've been playing games like that, this game is going to naturally feel slow to you. It's going to feel out of whack, out of pace. You're going to be upset with it, and you're going to tell yourself that it doesn't feel like COD 4 used to feel. Well, if you go back for a minute, plug your PS3 edition in, and turn the game on, you'll notice that both of these games feel and play nearly identical. There's one slight difference I think people don't notice with this Modern Warfare Remastered, and that's that the pace has been sped up. When I play this game, it doesn't exactly feel like COD 4 to me. Well, it does. It feels like COD 4, the weapons and everything to its core, but it honestly feels more on a pace of Modern Warfare 2. It feels a bit sped up than what COD 4 used to be, and I have to say that this game feels a bit more like Modern Warfare 2, in my opinion, than COD 4. But the time to kill is still there. The exact weapon damages are still there. The M16 is still, the meanest assault rifle in the game with, its high, ridiculous damage count. It can still one-shot burst people from nearly any range. The game is exactly the same with, a few extra camos, more prestiges, game modes that, that are currently in Call of Duty's added. Things like kill confirmed and stuff like that. And, the campaign and all that stuff just looks simply amazing. I'm honestly going to keep this footage strictly multiplayer because, like I say in all my shooter reviews, I don't like showing campaign footage. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it. Now, I know a majority of you guys watching this video probably have played Call of Duty 4, but for those who haven't, and haven't experienced, the first story of Soap McTavish and John Price, I want to save that as a surprise for you guys. I don't want to put, any spoilers, any type of thing in there. I'm sure you guys, have watched, videos, walkthroughs and all that stuff all over the internet, but I don't want to be that guy that spoils it for people. So therefore, when I do shooter reviews, I keep the review footage strictly multiplayer. But the campaign, great, it's just as wonderful and immersive as it's always been. Feels great, and surprisingly, another thing about this game, the achievements are really simple. Like if you just take a little bit of time and play this like any normal Call of Duty, you can platinum this game within a week. It's literally beat it on veteran, get all the intel, do simple stuff. Like the achievements are simple, the a lot of the gun unlockings and stuff like that are all classic, normal, and everything. It feels just like classic Call of Duty. Like the perks are still there and everything, but there are a few bonuses that I love that I really want to touch on here. The first thing is they added a firing range, and that's really cool. Now I don't mean firing range like the map from Black Ops. I mean like a firing range from like the one that was in Advanced Warfare, for you to test your weapons out before you go into multiplayer matches and all that good stuff. And that's a really cool feature, and I honestly think that needs to be in every single Call of Duty to date. Why they put that in Infinite Warfare's campaign and didn't put it in their multiplayer still shocks me. Like these companies, they're a little silly in a lot of things they do. We tell them we love certain features, and then they ignore it, and then sometimes they just still constantly add the stuff that we dislike, which is weird to me. But hey, whatever. That's another subject, for another video for another time. We're gonna discuss that at a later date. But Modern Warfare Remastered overall just feels great. There's honestly not too much I can go on here and really say about Modern Warfare Remastered too much, because it's honestly just a wonderful game. It's just as great as it always is, and if you haven't got the opportunity to play this classic, play it. I definitely think this game is worth the $80 that you pay for the Legacy Edition. Now I kid you not, that sounds crazy. The fact that a remake of an old game is worth $80, but it is rebuilt from the ground up. The character models completely redone, the maps, everything, every single thing about this game has been taken out of here, rebuilt, and put back into nearly perfection. I'm talking every single animation, running in areas, the water splashing, when you walk through puddles and things like that. If you shoot a piece of wood, how like the wood and stuff chips off it. Every single detail in this game has been crafted and fine-tuned to perfection. And I just think it's absolutely nuts how Raven did that. And I would honestly love to see them become a full-time Call of Duty studio, like Sledgehammer, like Infinity Ward, like Treyarch. I honestly, would love to see them in the rotation. I wouldn't mind, a 4-year cycle. I don't care. The more variety we get on Call of Duty at this point, the better, because the community just keeps crying over and over. It's either we're tired of the future stuff, or we're tired of the same thing, when it's boots on the ground. So therefore, throw in as much variety as you can. In my opinion, honestly, the more studios that Activision has developing Call of Duty, the better. That way, it's always something, different in some unique way, whether it's past, whether it's modern, whether it's future, whether it's sci-fi. I don't care, just give people the option to, to always throw, different abilities in there. Now, I'm going to say that there's one flaw in this game that's going to keep me from giving it a perfect score. And I'm knocking off a point for this, and this is, this isn't Raven's fault. It's probably, partially Activision and stuff like that. I'm sure, this was a little bit to endorse modern Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, I'm sure, but the fact that you have to install 90 gigabytes worth of data on your PlayStation 4 or Xbox One to play this game is ridiculous. You have to have Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered installed on your console for this game to work. That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard. When you buy a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, naturally, you buy a base console, it comes with 500 gigabytes on it. Me personally, I have a 1 terabyte, so it's not affecting me as much. But you have 500 gigabytes on there. Nearly 100 of those gigabytes are already taken from system data. So you have, around a little bit under 400 gigabytes. This game is going to take 1/4 of your console's memory just to run, because people want to make sure that you keep your hands on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. That is a serious turnoff and can be a bother to a lot of people, because people play tons of games. That's basically saying, hey, we recommend a crazy amount of hard drive space because we want to make sure that you keep your hands on both of our products. That's wrong, to my opinion. That's just horrible. I don't, agree with that scenario at all. So therefore, I'm going to rate this game a 9.0 out of 10. This game would have been a 10 out of 10, but that hard drive thing, no. That's just, that's a complete turn off, and that's going to make it hard for, people who own and play lots of games. Like, what about us YouTubers, We review games. We play tons of games. People send us free games. We get free game keys and stuff like that every day. We don't have time to, or space, sorry, to, to blow a bunch of, space because you want to guarantee sales of your game. That's just wrong to my opinion. That part I disagree with. And I hate to, downscore them for that, but I'm sorry, Activision, y'all gotta fix those silly problems. But anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And there's the boy, White Boy 7th Street. Oh my god. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy, Tnek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hit a wall. Right now, I need a miracle. Hurry up now, I need a miracle. Stranded, reaching out, I call your name.